Hey guys, what's up? It's Demon and welcome to my reworked Master Yi build guide. Now you might be saying, Demon, why do I need another build for Master Yi? He's so simple, super easy to play, just a 450 champ. Well, you see, my Master Yi build is different. It focuses on attack speed, more critical strike, and gaining it a lot faster, and also keeping your mana up instead of running out of mana, alpha striking all the time. And I've used this build. I actually got part of the build off Crazy, and then I got some more from me. I just kind of messed around with it since the rework and since all his magic and stuff has been done and his AP has been removed. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Just a forewarning, this is not a jungle build, so if you want to make this a jungle build, you have to start a Hunter's Machete and 5 health pots instead of starting a Longsword and 2 health pots. The first item you're going to want to rush is a Phantom Dancer, except that's not exactly the first thing you're going to buy. Now when you start the game, you're going to want to start with a Longsword and 2 health pots, mostly to keep your sustain up, because level 1 Mastery has very low sustain, and the without is Meditate, and then his Meditate also costs quite a bit of mana, so it's better to use healing pots or some other form of life steal to keep his sustain up. So you want to get the Longsword, so that way you can get your Vampiric Scepter second, and then you want to start building your Phantom Dancer. Next, what you want to do is you want to buy your BF Sword, because you already have your Vamp Scepter, and then you can get your Bloodthirster, which gives you a lot of sustain now. So you have a lot of sustain in lane. Now you just need to deal more damage or deal with your mana problem. It's really whatever you want to come first. So you can either get a Static Shiv, or you can get a Mana Mirror, or a Manamune, which is the downgraded version of it. I'm not sure how to say the upgraded version of it, so I just kind of a Manamune or whatever you want to call it. But you want to get a Manamune, and that should deal with your mana problem for the most part. Blue buff helps, but a Manamune will do most of what you need it to do after you start spamming your Qs, and then it should be decently easy to upgrade. Next, you're probably going to want to build your most damage dealing item, which is your Infinity Edge. It's going to cost a lot of money, so you're going to want to be racking up a lot of kills. So if you're not racking up a lot of kills, just build it part by part. Otherwise, try to rack up all the kills you can, and then just one buy it or buy BF Sword. You definitely want to try to get your BF Sword first, because that'll get the most expensive part out of the way. But other than that, this is going to be your most damage-dealing item, along with your Phantom Dancers. This is going to make you crit super hard, and you're going to be tower pushing all the time. Okay, as always, I forgot the boots, and I always do this in-game too, but I always seem to buy boots last, but I usually buy them when I can just get a spare, like 325 gold, with this build Mastery anyway, unless I start boots and 4 pots, which I really do with this build Mastery. But basically, you're going to want to get Berserker's Greaves, and then depending on the situation, you're either going to get Furor or Home Guard. Home Guard is going to be more useful if you need to get in the lane faster, or they're pushing your base, and you're fed and you need to get out into battle faster after you respawn. And that's my Master Yi build. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy pushing towers as much as I do, and you guys will probably win a lot of games with this build if you stick to the build, or at least I win a lot of games with this build. It really does. Master Yi doesn't take a lot of skill and all. He is a 450 champ, and he is pretty OP right now, unless they change his balancing issues and make him really, really, really bad. This build should do fine. It works fine for me, unless they nerf something on him in the next week or two. But yeah, this is my build for Master Yi. If you have any questions or comments or anything, put them in the description, or anything you'd like to add, or anything that you say maybe I should change that would help me in my build, because I like to take comments. I did that with the Kha'Zix build once with the Manamune, and I'll be making more of these in the future. And this has been Demon4444. Peace.